How to access mounted network drive on Windows Linux Subsystem? I have a Samba drive which is mounted on my local Windows computer. I have a /mnt/c drive in WLS, Windows 10 Bash, but no /mnt/z. Is there a way to access it somehow? Can I remount it in WSL?
Update. Apparently this feature is available in build 16176. I haven't tried it yet. No, though there may be some trick I haven't discovered. Windows Subsystem for Linux does not mount network drives. A Microsoft employee says here, in a comment, "We only mount fixed drives at this time. USB/removable/network drives are not handled at this time. This capability is on our backlog, but it's not on the cards anytime soon. So don't hold your breath." I attempted to work around it by using a symbolic link, like this. The link works just fine in normal Windows, cmd.exe, PowerShell, File Explorer, etc., but is invisible to WSL. For my own use, this limitation is a showstopper. I have things on network drives that I'm not willing to move. There are alternatives. I'm using Cygwin.
From the link Bleeder posted. Mounting DRVFS. In order to mount a Windows drive using DRVFS, you can use the regular Linux mount command. For example, to mount a removable drive D, /mnt/d directory, run the following commands. Now, you will be able to access the files of your D drive under /mnt/d. When you wish to unmount the drive, for example so you can safely remove it, run the following command. Mounting network locations. When you wish to mount a network location, you can of course create a mapped network drive in Windows and mount that as indicated above. However, it's also possible to mount them directly using a UNC path. Note the single quotes around the UNC path, these are necessary to prevent the need to escape the backslashes. If you don't surround the UNC path with single quotes, you need to escape the backslashes by doubling them, for example /server/share. WSL does not have any way to specify which credentials to use to connect to a network share. If you need to use different credentials to connect to the server, specify them in Windows by navigating to the Share in File Explorer, using the Windows Credential Manager, or the netuse command. The netuse command can be invoked from inside WSL, using net.exe use, via interop. Type net.exe help use for more information on how to use this command.
WSL2 supports CIFS, SMB, protocol. You may need to specify your network server version when mounting. For example on Ubuntu 20.04.
I just ran across this issue recently where I have a Mac host running a VMware Fusion with Windows 10 installed as a guest OS. I installed WSL, Ubuntu, in the Windows 10. I am sharing a folder on my Mac, /public, with all my Fusion guest OS, and it works seamlessly with any Linux/BSD guest OCs. On Windows 10, the network drive for the shared folder is /VMware host /shared folder /public/, and is accessible from the Windows 10, and is also mounted on Z drive as well. The problem is when you are using Bash in WSL. The suggested method is to Adjust actual drive letter and folder names as needed. Or, more directly, the mount command is successful, but in fact the mount failed. You can't see the content of the folder /mnt/z. The mount works well with other network drives, as long as the file system is a Windows, NTFS, FAT32, etc. file system. Since the file system I'm trying to use is Apple File System, UPS, the DRVFS cannot use it. It will likewise fail if the underlying file system you are trying to mount is Linux, X2, X3, or network, NFS/Samba type. This DRVFS will only understand Windows native JV format. It's funny how you can use non-Windows file system drives in Windows, but in WSL/Linux, you can only see Windows file system drives. So, the short answer is as long as the network drive is using native Windows file system, NTFS, FAT.
If you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing.